This is TWiT.
This one's a little out there, and again, I feel like I've done this a couple of times this year so far with like the security, privacy-based apps. We're talking about messaging. If you're a journalist, if you're an activist, if you are just someone who really wants to keep your messaging private, it looks like there's a open software project that recently came out called Briar, which is up your alley. Briar is a free messaging app that is leave it on that, and we got an interactive demo, but I'll let me talk it through first. Briar doesn't rely on a central server. So basically, messages are not sent like normally, like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger or other things that we know go up. I send it to Jason, it goes up to a centralized server and then sends it down to Jason. That's how it works. Briar allows you to connect directly with people in person and set up your point of contact list, and then be able to maintain connection by syncing with other contacts that are within your location area. Either via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, or in case you need to go to through the internet, you can route it through Tor. So we're talking completely decentralized, completely private. So we'll go back to Jason. Jason and Flo, you guys are going to demo how one connects to one another in Briar. So Jason, you're going to hit the plus button to add a contact, and here we see that you got to let Briar access your phone. There's Flo, and so what happens is that you're going to scan Flo's QR code, and you're going to connect to her device, and Flo should get the same kind of message back to her.
Oh, no. I see. Now you got to scan. Yep. Got it.
Yeah. Now she's got to scan yours.
There we go. It was quick. Look how quick that was.
Yep. All right.
Flosif.
So Jason, if you can move the phone down a little, there we go. So there's Flosif. And so now when you message directly, if you start a new message, you can say, hey, Flo, this is going direct point to point to each other's phone. Currently, right now, it's being connected via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. If you were to separate, you can go through the internet via Tor, which is crazy. So there you go. Yeah. What's really interesting is that you don't need the internet for this. Right? If for some reason the internet goes down, but you still have Wi-Fi in a building, you can still connect with one another via Wi-Fi. Yeah. So Briar, ultra secure, decentralized messaging. It just actually, Flo, it launched on our birthday. It launched on May 9th, version 1.0. And if you go to briarproject.org, you can read all about how it works and specifically the technology behind it. And it was, it was launched with support from the Open Technology Fund, which is, promoting internet freedom and all that sort of stuff. So this is an interesting start to that decentralized messaging. So there you go.
Are those old Android emoji?
They might be. It's version 1.0. Jason, if you back out a little, I know talking to Flosif is exciting.
It is.
If you tap on the hamburger menu and you, in addition to contacts, you can start private groups. So if you have if there's a group of people that you want to get together, you can. But there's also privatized forums that if you want to become a member, and this is really great for, like we said, for journalists and things like that, who are creating kind of Slack-esque groups where they're talking, but completely decentralized. So, and then finally, if you go up to the settings, you can specify what to do when you connect via Bluetooth. Do you connect via Bluetooth only for adding contacts, or for when you're nearby to a contact to make that connection? And also when do you connect to Tor? This is really interesting. There's the panic button set up, and I guess there are panic button apps that when you hit a panic button, it does a bunch of certain things. And so this, Ripple is the one with the Guardian project, where I guess if you're in a situation your phone's going to be confiscated, you press that button. This is for another arena of another time.
I know.
You guys are giving away another good app.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but so you can configure what Briar will do in the case of the panic button app working. You can say sign out, delete my account, or uninstall the app. So completely can erase any imprint of the app being on there once you hit that panic button app. It's crazy. I'm very thankful I don't live in a world or work in an industry where I need to worry about this stuff. Knock on wood. I'm very thankful for that. But so if you go back from the panic button setup, then there's just some more about you can control your notifications and that sort of thing. So really, really nice, simple, lightweight first version app that's really focused on privacy. So Briar, check it out.
That's awesome. Great pick.
They go into a lot of detail on their site about their platform and their core, their stack and how the messaging works and all that sort of stuff. And they, all the developers are available to talk to if you're curious about it. Like, they're really being transparent.
Well, yeah, it's open source. It's it's listed on the F-Droid site, which is free and open source software. So that's going to make people happy as well.